Hey guys, so today's video is not a vlog. I've been getting questions about how I'm doing, how my anxiety is doing, how is everything. A lot of you guys know that I struggle mostly with anxiety. I wouldn't say depression. My anxiety can bring on depression, but I don't feel like I struggle with depression. I mostly struggle with my anxiety. A quick little backstory. I've been dealing with anxiety, I would say, I don't want to say my whole life because I've never really noticed it, but if I really think about it, I'd be like, wow, yeah, I was experiencing it, but I didn't really experience full-blown anxiety like I knew I had it until I was about 16, 17, and that, it wasn't bad. It was just a little anxiety. Anxiety started getting bad, really bad, because I was in a good place. I had that one anxiety, and then I had little things here and there, but nothing terrible. And then I got pregnant with Noah, and I had all that stuff going on. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a link somewhere. But I had all that stuff going on, and that's really kicked in my anxiety. And it's been that way ever since. And so my anxiety, I have health anxiety. I worry about anything and everything health related. I'm always thinking something's wrong with me. I'm always thinking any new pain, but anything, even a scratch, I honestly panic, and it's not fun. I hate health anxiety so much. I also have a little bit of health anxiety for the kids, but it's mostly just me, and I'm always afraid something's gonna happen to me, and it's because of what happened during Noah's pregnancy. Like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll leave a link. How am I doing now? I still struggle a lot. It's honestly a daily battle. Some days are good and some days are just bad, and it's all I think about, and Google is not your friend at all. During these episodes, I find myself on Google 24/7, constantly looking up things. I feel I worry about things that I shouldn't worry about, and I think that's what frustrates me the most, is because when I actually sit there and think you're worrying about this, the old you would not worry about this. The old you would be like, meh, and just move on. And it's hard because I wish I could think that way, and I try so hard. I'm like, Steph, you're honestly freaking for the smallest, littlest thing, and I just can't get it out of my head. I can't kick it. An example is I scratched my hand. Literally scratched. There was no blood, nothing, literally just a scratch. And to some of you it's probably gonna sound so ridiculous, but to me it's honestly this is how my brain works. And so that scratch put me into a full, I wouldn't say full panic attack, but full panic mode, where I was worrying. I literally went into our first aid kit in the car, because we were in the car, and wiped it down with antibacterial and clean wipes, and kept putting band-aids on it. And I was so afraid that if I touch anything that it's gonna get infected, and I'm gonna get some weird infection, and that yeah. And it sounds so silly, it really does, but it's how I think, and it's hard. It's so hard. I like telling you guys what I'm experiencing or what I panic about, because I know you guys have told me about your anxiety, and I feel I'm not alone. I'm gonna be this is real, and this is gonna get really real with you. One of the biggest things I struggle with is weight. And you're probably how do you struggle with weight with anxiety? Well, I get on a diet and I start losing weight, and I'm yeah, but then I lose a little bit more, and then my mind flips, and I'm in this weird anxiety or panic mode again, where I'm why am I losing weight? Is there something wrong with me? Is there something wrong with my body? And do I have some disease that I don't know about, that I'm just suddenly losing weight? And that sounds so ridiculous. It really does, and I understand that. But I put that in my head, and then I completely go off my diet and eat and gain weight to make myself feel better, and know that I'm not losing weight because of a disease or something. And it sounds so bad, but like, that's just like what I've been struggling with. And it's happened a couple times, and you know, Gage is very encouraging, and like, you're losing weight because you're eating healthy and you're doing this and you're doing that. And like, in my head, it's like, you're losing weight because this and that, and it's I'm starting to get better. I will be honest, at that point, I was literally stepping on the scale almost any chance I got to see if the numbers would go down, if they'd go up, go down. And like, we honestly had to take the scale out of the house because I was just panicking way too much. And it didn't help because all of that was happening at the moment that I got sick as well. So I got sick with like really bad, like a stomach flu, and I was losing a bunch of fluid, you guys. And obviously when you're very sick like that and you're losing a bunch of fluid, your weight drops. So then when I wasn't like eating or like whatever, I was losing weight. So then it kind of like made me panic a little bit more. The things I worry about and panic about, it's very frustrating, and like, I'm being really real and open with you guys because I want you to know if like you're struggling too, it's okay. And like, I need to tell myself that too, like, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. With the whole weight issue, I've kind of like kicked out of that, and I hardly ever step on the scale, maybe like once, twice a week. There's a lot I could say, like tell you, like my anxiety stories, and it's just bad. Like the way my brain thinks, I don't understand. And I've had people be like, well, why don't you get on medication? Trust me, like I have been, and I honestly have not been taking it because I feel like it doesn't work. Now I understand I need to take it every single day for it to work, but then I get in these weird moods where it's like, I feel like if I take this, like it's gonna do more harm to my body. And I really should go back to the doctor and like tell her everything that I'm experiencing, and that like I don't think my medication's working. It's honestly on like the lowest dose possible because I had it when I was at the end of my pregnancy with Weston, so it's like literally the smallest dose. So maybe I should go back and talk to her about it, but like, yeah, it's hard. So that's how I'm doing. Some days are better than others. I think I've only had like one panic episode, like a panic attack episode, and that was, I don't know what that was. We were having a couple drinks, and so I don't know if I was just like a little tipsy, and like, you know how when you get tipsy you get like all dizzy and stuff, but I do remember laying there and I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't fall asleep. My heart was racing so fast. I was shaky, felt dizzy. I felt like I was gonna pass out, but like I said, we were a little like tipsy. And so I don't know, but like it like mimicked a panic episode. Like I couldn't it's so hard to explain a panic attack to someone who's never had it. But that's what it felt like. And I don't know what brought that on, honestly. So I do feel like my anxiety had a lot to do with being so cooped up in this house all winter long. And I know on these vlogs it's probably like, girl, you're out every single day, but like honestly, like not really. And if we are, it's like maybe for an hour or two, but there's seriously one window in our entire basement. And so I don't know if that was like contributing to my anxiety, where like everything was just making me so. And now that it's getting better, and now that it's getting warmer out, I don't find myself panicking a lot, knock on wood, because oh my gosh. But yeah, I know you guys wanted like an update, and I wish it was like a better update, but like I'm still struggling. It's a real issue, you guys. Like mental health is a real issue. Anxiety's real, depression's real. Like I just wanted to let you guys know how I was doing. Leave a comment down below if you struggle with the same thing as me. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one with health anxiety. sometimes I feel like I'm not normal. Let me know. Let me know down below. I would love to read your guys' comments. I'll try to respond back to every single one of them. You guys have to also know I have 3 kids, so sometimes like I don't get onto my computer until late at night, or like I'm reading off my phone, but I will read every single one of them and try to respond to every single one of them. But let me know if you guys have struggled with the same thing. What has helped you? If you don't use like prescription medication, what do you use? Because I know there's like other things out there and I'm like willing to try. So let me know what has really helped you. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my video. I know it's not a vlog, and I know some of you just like seeing the kids and like vlogs, but I've had a lot of you guys ask how I'm actually doing, and that's how I'm doing. So yeah, thank you guys for sitting through this video, letting me kind of like vent. Like, I don't see a therapist, so like letting me sit here and talk to you and talk about my problems. I could literally keep going, but I don't want to like keep telling you like every single thing I've like experienced or like whatever. And so, but yeah, thank you guys for like actually listening. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you are new to our channel, welcome. Be sure to subscribe down below. We will have a vlog for you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll talk to you in our next video. Bye guys.
I set out on a road that I built with my own 2 hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto path.